Hey guys, it's ACairconditioner and welcome back for another episode of Genshin Impact 2.0 events. Last time, we we continued on the Sojourn with Weaving Lightning, and now it's time we complete it with Automaton Front. So we had to talk to Lucian one last time, and I've heard from the grapevines, and by the grapevines I mean YouTube, that this is not fun. Or like, I seen just one image of it, and I'm really dreading it because I get PTSD from seeing just one thing. You will see what it is. Also, not just that, but fighting rune enemies, and you know how much I do not like rune enemies at all. But we'll see. Maybe it's not as bad. Maybe it's nicer than the last time they used the storm mechanism. God. I'm not talking about Legend of the Vagabond Sword. I'm talking about an event before that. That I'm not a big fan of. That I was not a big fan of at all. Let's just talk to Moose Hen and see what happens. Well, looks like finally look at a target. Great. Guess I can go back to the ship and get some sleep. What? You gonna leave us just like that? Of course not. We're so close. Let's head out right now and catch ourselves a ruin machine. Huh? And here, Paimon, that you're going to return to the ship. Well, 11 let's follow her. So now we're going to some sort of ruins, and oh boy, I think I know where this is gonna lead, and I'm already dreading this. Cause last I checked, the previous event that used this specific door mechanism for an event, I absolutely hated it. I think it was one of the worst investigations ever done. Period. No offense, Mihoyo, I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. I'm not a big fan of those type of events. Yes. Uh-huh. It's just what I thought. If you recognize that door, you know what we're getting ourselves into. I'm really gonna hate this. I can tell. Haha, this is the place. To think that there will be an underground ruins here too. Nothing. It's nothing. You don't look so good. Are you unwell? I just don't normally get off the bell, so those ruinages is, well, quite a sight. Really, Paimon doesn't think so. Still, the cat sorter still needs completing. I'm sure you're really curious as to what treasures lies as well, aren't you, traveler? So could I invite you, experienced and skilled as you are, to take the lead? You're hopeless. There she is. Come on, traveler, let's go. So before we get started, if you wanna know why I'm just groaning at this, there is a previous event 1.5. I don't know if that video is out yet because I'm kind of behind on because I haven't done 1.5 videos on this channel yet, even though I have them almost ready. Called Energy Amplify Initiation, and basically the gimmick behind that is it will still be shown on the channel, but you basically find monster camps that are souped up, but you have to destroy the stones first that buffs them. Then you destroy the monster camps, and then after all of that, there's this little doorway for each different section. There are 3 sections total, and you're supposed to do a challenge within that with the Energy Amplify Initiation equipped, which will give your characters buffs to help you do those domains faster. And I remember specifically saying that I think this is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen, period, because of how dependent it is to those to the Energy Amplify Initiation. I think it's stupid, and it felt way too strict in my opinion. But the Ultimate Pass team made with this new team is not as bad. Let's just focus. I just hate this. I'm sorry. I don't like this. I really don't. Alright, so I'm gonna give this another shot. My main goal here is that I actually want to at least beat this boss one time, because the last time I did that I lost. So I just want to be the ones on camera. And then after that, I'll cut to, I guess, when I get all the currency I need to buy everything for the event shop, including the gift bay though. Because that's the main thing that I want to show. That's the other main thing I want to showcase, other than the last event. So this will technically be the last video for this event. Because I know I could do multiplayer, but at the same time I'm kind of 50-50 with doing multiplayer content right now. Because I'm gonna have to ask my friends for permission. Not just that, but also I want to show that I can at least beat this in single player before doing it in multiplayer, you know.
Useless.
This time around I actually have some food prepared.
Lightning flash.
And now I know his movements, so
I condemn you.
Boring.
I have some food. I know what to expect, so yeah. By the way, like as you can see, I have an NRA with 63, like 62. Sweet madame.
Eye for an eye.
I know it's madame. I said that as a joke.
Phew.
Ow! Come on. Oh god. I ran out of stamina too fast. Nimbish Gem emerged. This is the next phase. Usually it's the snake that's the one I defeat.
More speed.
Not this time. It's the ruin. It's the ruin. It's the base ruin sentinel.
Lament. Tear. Worthless.
Look at safe here.
Tear. Tear.
Eye for an eye.
Now these are actually like little sub bosses that I can actually fight to get materials. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there we go.
Flood of frost. Time to go.
Bellowing thunder. Boring.
There we go. Look at the damage. Except for my ult. See, it's going a lot more smooth. See, this is going a lot more smoothly than the last time. I don't know if I'm gonna show my failed attempt, because there was a bit of raging on that one. Okay, it's coming at me. Oh god, leave me alone. This guy has. What was? Okay, that's kind of dumb. Like his guy just not slow down at all. Like I don't have that much stamina to dodge that. Actually, I don't think anyone can have enough stamina to dodge that.
I condemn you.
Lightning flash. Useless.
Dodge that. Okay, see his movement. Dodge.
Eye for an eye.
So Buyula, go for Hotel. Okay, he's visible here again. Base Ruin Sentinel form again.
Rack and ruin. Frost over.
Disappear. Tear. Tear.
I want to play Save with Shao's ult skill because
Tear.
he can die very fast if you're not careful with it.
Eye for an eye.
I can use that crit Hotel.
Thunderclap.
I condemn you.
Oh well, okay, that's fine. That at least did work. I like how the objectives just erased defeated.
Rack and ruin.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be quiet here. Okay, dodge that. This is a bit of a tough fight. Like if you don't know his like movements and his attack patterns, it can be kind of annoying to beat him. But I actually do need to beat him anyways in general because I need to get his boss material for Ayaka, I believe. Not that I have Ayaka yet, mind you.
This is
but it would just be nice to just grinding. It's just something that I need to grind once I get her. Which, trust me, I will get her. I'll grind to get her. But yeah, how much time? What's my timing? Like 5 minutes. Not that bad. Now, Automaton Front just appears to just beat this fight, doing it multiple times. And I can't do it until I get beta, but at the same time I also want to like try getting all the stuff from the event shop, especially the crown. So yeah, I'll do a quick cut here, and once I get all this stuff done, which I don't know if it's gonna be today, but on the day of I'm recording this right now or the day after, I don't know. Whenever I get it done, whenever I get those currencies, likely just do off-screen multiplayer, I will cut it to that part, which it's either going to be like on the same day, which I highly doubt at the same time. So expect to just cut it to like the next day of recording, where it just shows all the shop stuff. Well, it's just gonna be in one video though. That's what I'm planning on for this video. All right, I made it sound overly complicated, but that's just how I do it. All right, so I'll cut it here, and I'll see you guys at the event shop where we get all the stuff that we need, using both thunder pellets and whatever those electro things are called, electro cubes, thunder crystals. I need that. All right. I'll see you at the event shop. And I'm back after some time. So this is actually a new day after the recording of my initial battle against the whatever the boss name was, the perpetual mechanical array. So I did the additional battles I needed to do off screen so I can get all the necessary thunder crystals. By the way, if you don't know, 3,300 is more than what you needed, but you cannot get it. But it's impossible to get a set number of thunder crystals needed to get all the rewards, unfortunately. So you can have some extras, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just one extra fight that you have to do. Anyway, and it was not as bad as I thought. So first and foremost, I'm gonna be spending my thunder palace to get all the 6 emerald fragments. You get six for each of them. And while I'm doing this, I'm just going to say my opinion on this event as a whole. I think it's a clever event. I think it gave a good amount of primo gems. I hope it gave more. Though I understand why it didn't. But then again, I feel like they could have given more primo gems than it did. By the way, you're gonna be having 1,000 extra thunder pellets. We'll get to that soon. And now I'm gonna buy stuff with the thunder crystal. But getting back to that, it was a cool event. I think the mechanics were not as aggravating as I thought it would. I think the combat mechanic was cool. I like the time attacks and everything. So not bad. And the domain part was not as bad as I thought. You could just go online with multiplayer, and it's not that big of a deal. Although I really feel like they could have just put the primo gems in the thunder crystal shop if the event itself was not gonna give if that part itself was not gonna give you primo gems for fighting it. I feel like they could have done that with the thunder crystals, but that's just me. So once again, I'm kind of okay. I'm like 50-50 with it. I think this is the solid event to start off with in Inazuma to show the different areas where you can fight. Also, by the way, you get a free beta. Or in my case, you get a Master of Star Glitter and Beto's Telefortuna. But overall, I think this event was solid. Was it great? No, it was not great. But I'm glad they decided to focus with Beto, because Beto is one of the more rare 4-stars because he has not been featured on many banners. So that's really cool to see. If could have given us a bit more primo gems than it did, yes. Did the primo gems that the give up was good? Yes. But I feel like it could have given more. And overall, I think it was a solid event to start off with. Well, why they go back to the banner? But yeah, my favorite part probably was the bolt splits or weaving lightning. Or like just end the lightning, or like all three of them were good in their own ways because of the mechanics. I was a big fan of time trials. I'm a big fan. And I was a big fan of the timed combat because
My lucky day.
it was not hardly rigged against you. Like the energy amplify initiation. Again, I gotta bring that up. But overall, this was a solid event because it wasn't as aggravating, but it wasn't like super easy per se. But its difficulty was fair, and I think it was a good start. Listen, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So that's it for Thunder Sojourn. Like, this is the last. This the end. So next time, I think Lost Riches is coming up next in like a few days after this recording. So that would be awesome. So if that theory is true, then next time for 2.0 events, I'm going to be seeing you in Lost Riches because I want to show you the rewards for the Lost Riches. Alright, hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you guys then. ACairconditioner signing out. Have a good one, guys.